can love dance and also love making money from it. In fact, the more you earn, the more energy you actually have to serve. Do you ever feel that way? The more stability you have, the more freedom you create for yourself and even for your students in the way that you show up and the energy that you bring. Money doesn't take away from your purpose, it actually fuels it. Welcome to the All Out As Is podcast. I am your host, Adia, and Brene Brown once said, one day you'll tell your story of how you overcame what you went through, and it will be someone else's survival guide. These are my stories, my lessons learned, my experiences. Through this podcast, you will find grace for your past, purpose and alignment for your future, and contentment in this moment as you live all out your way, just as you are. If you aren't already following me on social media, please check out Adia Dance on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and adiadance.com. Hey y'all, and thank you again for tuning into the All Out As Is podcast. I'm so stoked that you're here, and today we're going to dive into a mindset shift. Mindset. Why does that sound weird? Mindset shift that I believe is really long overdue, especially in the dance world. So let me just say this up front. Yes, you are allowed to do what you love. And yes, you are allowed to serve people and uplift them. And yes, you're allowed to get paid well for doing it. Not just paid, but paid well. So let me ask you a question that I've had to ask myself. Have you ever felt a little guilty charging for teaching dance? Like, oh, no, I just do it because I love it. I just do it for the love. Or maybe I feel weird asking for money. I want you to know that you're not alone. That feeling is super common. And I feel like there's this unspoken pressure that if you really care, then you wouldn't care about the money. And I just want to lovingly challenge that belief. So let's flip the script together. All right, we can do this. You can love dance and also love making money from it. In fact, the more you earn, the more energy you actually have to serve. Do you ever feel that way? The more stability you have, the more freedom you create for yourself and even for your students in the way that you show up and the energy that you bring. Money doesn't take away from your purpose, it actually fuels it. So I want to tell you a story. This was one of the first times I really felt shamed for charging for my work as a dance instructor. So this was early on. I had started to teach dance simply because I loved it and I wanted other people to dance with. And I was just losing myself in the music and dancing all out my way. And it was just absolutely incredible. And I had someone pull me aside at a bar and reprimand me for literally 2 hours, telling me how horrible of a person I was, how inauthentic I was, how dare I charge. Guys, I was asking for a $5 donation at this time. And literally for 2 hours told me what a terrible person. How could I compare myself to this person? How could I compare myself to that person? Do I know who I am? This was early on in my teaching career. Thankfully, I had someone who was like, Adia, ignore that BS and you do you. But I'll tell you what, that moment, it definitely stuck with me. But it also gave me something really powerful. I realized that discomfort, it wasn't mine to carry. It really wasn't. It was a reflection of a belief that our culture has around money and our culture has around the meaning of money. And honestly, that belief is outdated. And we, you, me, nobody else has to subscribe to it. We don't. And you can make that decision because you're so worth it. So I want you to try a few mindset reframes with me. So let's do this together. So instead of saying, I teach just for fun, you can say, I teach because I love it and I'm building something sustainable. Instead of, I don't want to be all about the money. I don't want it to be all about the money. You can say something like, I want to make money with integrity so I can take care of myself and serve even more. And whether you're saying this to other people or you're just saying it internally or just journaling about it, Okay, here's one more. Every dollar I earn is a vote of confidence from someone who values my energy. Freaking mic drop. Isn't that true? They're paying you because they love you, because you're doing amazing things. So pause with me here for a second and just do this with me. I want you to think about your current money story. What is it that you're telling yourself? What is it that you've allowed yourself to believe? What belief are you really holding on to right now that might be keeping you small, or from dreaming big, or from pursuing what you really want to pursue? And now, what could that belief sound like if you were to empower it, or if you were to feel empowered instead? So take a moment, write that down, say it out loud, get it in your system, put it on your screensaver, put it in your journal on your mirror. Because here's what I want you to remember. You are allowed to freaking thrive. You don't have to starve to prove your passion. And when you thrive, your students, your family, your community, everyone benefits. So say this, one more thing here. I'm allowed to earn abundantly while changing lives. You guys know I'm an affirmations girl. If you don't know that, I hope you do. And I'd love for you to follow me for more affirmations. My joy is worth my income. When I thrive, my students thrive. So I hope that lights something in you. And if it did, I would love for you to share it with a fellow dancer or instructor who does need the reminder as well. And if you are ready to grow your impact and your income, or you're ready to up-level your impact and your income, I would love for you to check out the Kickstart Instructor Training Program, a journey that I would love to walk with you along with our Kickstart team. It is an absolutely incredible program built from the heart, and also something that generates income for the people in it, for the people who made it, for the people who are benefiting from it. For you guys know this. Dance makes people confident. When you are feeling confident in your own dance, you are so much more likely to let that transpire to other parts of your life. So you, as a initiator of that inspiration, you as a facilitator and empowerer of that inspiration, you're doing amazing things. Okay, if you can't tell already, I love dance. All types of dance, but right now I am so into partner and country line dancing. It is amazing. And my company, Kickstart Country, is doing a lot to really impact the community for the better of wellness, health, mindset, community, socialization, and of course, dance. So with Kickstart Country, you're not just coming to a dance event, you are coming to an entire experience where we're there to serve you from start to finish. You're going to be greeted with open arms and smiling faces, probably a high five or a hug, I should say, and or a hug, because that's how we roll, making people feel comfortable and accepted. But in addition to events where you can learn all sorts of dance styles like line dance, country swing, two-step, West Coast swing, even dips and tricks, and even lifts and aerials if that's your jam. In addition to that, we have social dancing, lots of different activities, competitions, and more. Those are our Kickstart Country events, and you can find those at kickstartcountry.com. But additionally, we have a lot of other services. We offer subscriptions to help individuals who are either dancers wanting to increase their skill set, their knowledge library, or instructors who are really wanting to up-level what they're doing. We have subscriptions, and we have training programs as well. So the Kickstart Instructor Training Program is an amazing opportunity for you to enhance your skill set, feel more confident in what you're sharing with others, and also make yourself a better dancer. We go far beyond the dance floor in this training, and we talk about so many things that are going to help you be a well-rounded instructor, or just friend sharing what it is that you're doing on the dance floor. So from line dance training to partner dance training, DJ audio training to judges training, we are building out processes and systems so that you can make the most of your dance experience and serve your community the best. Additionally, if that wasn't enough, we also love providing the dance floors that you dance on. So Kickstart Country Productions has 13,000 square feet of Russian birchwood dance floor. That's the good good stuff if you don't know what that means. And we are so excited to be sharing that with others. So check out Kickstart Country for all of these things and more, including our Country Professional National Network, where any type of country professional, whether it's an instructor, a DJ, choreographer, videographer, photographer, event director, whatever it is you do, competition coordination and everything else, if you want to be listed on this database so that others can find your services and find you, this is something to check out. So again, check out kickstartcountry.com to see more of what we've got in store. And if you want to take that to the next level from wherever you're at, while truly being authentically you, and I have to say this because I think it's really important, this instructor training program, nor should any instructor training program, in my opinion, cause you to need to be somebody that you're not, because the world needs you. Hey, I'm Adia Dance, and I'm so stoked to be here teaching you line dance. And I also love teaching country swing and two-step. And also, I understand that there are hundreds of other instructors, and the people who come to their classes, they need them. They need Francisco and Hunter and Russ and Stephanie and Tamra and Gabe and Harley. Adia's cool, sure, but your audience needs you. Your friends need you. And there are people who don't even know that this opportunity exists yet who need exactly who you are. So I'm not here to change who you are. I'm here to inspire, up-level, and empower who you are to be even more of yourself, all out, as is. I don't even know if that shows up in the right or are you reading it left to right here on the screen? I don't even know. Does it matter? It doesn't. You get it. So I'd love to have you in the Kickstart Instructor Training Program. It's also cool if you're just teaching your friends and you want to know how to teach them better too. If you want to have the tips, techniques, tricks, the concepts, the foundational principles, communication, all those types of things. Maybe you want to host a competition. Maybe you want to run a workshop. Maybe you don't want to be the one to teach the workshop, but you want to learn how to run these workshops. Maybe you're interested in judging or working with couples for their wedding dance or for just to enhance their relationship, or whatever your reason is, we've got answers for you, and we've got materials to help you continue to up-level what you're doing. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It would mean the world to me. Honestly, it would mean the world to me if you were to share this podcast with someone who you feel like would really benefit from it. And if you rate it, amazing, because that's going to help the algorithm to say, oh, people are interested, and therefore show it to more people who really freaking need to hear this, whether you're in the dance business or any other business. You are worth what you're worth, and you get to determine that. You are worthy simply because you exist. You are worthy because you're here. There's nothing you need to do to become worthy. But what you want to charge is up to you. All right, y'all. Until next time, live all out your way, just as you are. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you absolutely loved what you heard today, be sure to share it with me by leaving a review on iTunes or wherever you're listening so I can keep the good stuff coming your way. If you aren't already following me on social media, come soak up the extra inspiration on various platforms by following Adia Dance or visiting my website, www.adiadance.com. I appreciate you, and in all of your uniqueness, I cannot wait to connect with you in the next episode. In the meantime, go live all out your way.